the blonde get excited when she finished the jigsaw puzzle in 6 months? Because the box said from 2 to 4 years. What was the blonde's first words when she got out of college? Would you like fries with that? Okay, so a turtle was walking down the street one day, and he was about to cross the road until he got mugged by 2 snails. So he was crying on the side of the road when the cop came up and asked him what happened. He said, "I don't know, it happened so fast."
One day, there's a grandpa reading the paper like he always does, and the little boy runs in the room and he says, "Hey Grandpa, can you make a frog noise?" And he says, "Well, boy, I don't know, I've never really tried to make a frog noise before." And so he said, so why do you ask? So the little boy says, "Well, because Grandma says that as soon as you croak, we can go to Disneyland." Thank you.
Nice thinking. Alright, so a local man entered his paper's pun contest. And so he sent in 10 different puns and hoped at least one would win. But unfortunately, no pun intended. So I went to a zoo the other day, but there's only one dog in the whole zoo. It was a shit zoo. So a blind man walks into a bar and sits down at the bar, and he says, "Say, you guys can hear a blonde joke?" And it's silent, so he doesn't know why. And the bartender gets in his face and says, "Hey buddy, I'm blonde and I don't appreciate blonde jokes. My wife, she doesn't appreciate blonde jokes. And best of all, right to your right is a blonde bodybuilder and she also doesn't appreciate blonde jokes. So you still want to tell it?" The blind man says, "Hell no. Not if I have to explain it 3 times.
What is the difference between Justin Bieber and a dog whistle? One is a very annoying, high-pitched, ear-piercing noise, and the other one only dogs can hear." There were 2 Americans and a Mexican. They were playing Uno. The Americans were winning. They were about to finish up the game, but they couldn't because the Mexicans stole all the green cards. There was this blonde woman. She was rich, very rich, had lots of money, bought herself a new Porsche 911 Turbo. She tried going to work, but she couldn't, so she called up her boss.
"Hey boss, I can't get to work right now, my car ain't working."
And the boss says, "Why? Why isn't it working?" And the woman says,
"Because my car has 3 pedals and I only have 2 feet."
Thank you.
Steve's dying, and his friend Jack, who is also his law partner and has been for 30 years, sits by his deathbed. "Jack, I've got something to confess," Steve says. "I've been sleeping with your wife for 30 years. I'm the father of your daughter, and I've been stealing from the firm for a decade now." "Relax," Jack says. "Don't think about that now, because I'm the one who put arsenic in your martini." So Bill Gates dies of a mysterious baboon attack, and he goes to purgatory. St. Peter meets him at the gates. He's like, "Bill, you've done some good things, you've done some alright things, and you've done some bad things, mostly Vista. So I want you to come over here to my computer real quick. I gotta show you something." So they sit by St. Peter's computer. St. Peter shows Bill this picture. It's of hell. Got beautiful women in tiny bikinis running on beaches. And he's like, "I like that picture, St. Peter." Then he shows him a picture of heaven. It's got angels on clouds playing the harp. He's like, "I like that picture better though, St. Peter. Now, I'm going to show you. Now you get to choose where you want to go." Bill chooses hell. About a week later, St. Peter checks up on Bill. Bill asked St. Peter, "What happened to all the beautiful women on the beaches?" St. Peter replies, "That was just a screensaver."
Alright, Jerron is ready.
Okay, a blonde, she got a new computer, but she was tired of her boyfriend going through her stuff, finding her information and all that. So she wanted to put a password on her computer, and she tried to put in the password. The computer said that it had to have 8 characters, and then something came to her mind, and she typed in Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Okay, a pirate, he walked into a bar, and then the bartender noticed that he had a steering wheel in his pants. The bartender was like, "Sir, do you notice you have a steering wheel in your trousers?" The pirate said, "Arr, please don't get me onto that. It's driving me nuts."
Why wouldn't Mexicans be good firefighters? Because they don't know Jose from Hose B. So my Wi-Fi went out yesterday, and I had to talk to my family. They seem like really nice people. My dad told my mom, asked my mom, "Do you smell that?" And my mom was like, "No." My dad's like, "Yeah, me neither. Start cooking." So Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson go on a camping trip. They set up a tent and fall asleep. A couple hours later, Sherlock wakes up, him and Dr. Watson. So Sherlock's like, "Doctor, look up at the sky and tell me what you see." And Dr. Watson was like, "I see millions of stars, millions of planets. Potentially, Saturn is in Leo, and evidently the Lord is all-powerful and we're small. And it tells us that we're going to have a beautiful day tomorrow." And Sherlock's like, "No, stupid idiot. It just means someone took our tent."
Very good. Nice.
Okay, so there were 18 blondes going inside a bar. The question is, why didn't they go inside the bar? Because it said 18 plus.
Oh.
I mean, what do you call a sleeping walk Catholic? A sleepwalking Catholic. A Roman Catholic. Roman.
Oh, yeah.
Finally, you got it right.